Benjamin Sesko decision to Manchester United this week, meaning that this week is really going to be so much paramount as far as this deal is going to be concerned. In the for United are chasing for this deal. It has been confirmed to us that even if Ronaldo stays, United are really going in for another centre forward, and Erik ten Hag has really commanded the ball to go in and bring in another centre forward in the names of Sesko to Manchester United. In the for we are talking a little bit of Garnacho in the for United in touch with his agent to discuss a new contract. Remember, Garnacho is left with just 1 year on his contract either for and very many other clubs like Juventus are really in need of him. And according to what he put up onto the field of play yesterday, all the fans were got off their seats, especially those who were into the Old Trafford Stadium, and they all got pleased that this lad is being one for the future either for Then we are talking Bruno Fernandes. He has really told us what he thinks about his first pre-season tour with United in the field. Remember, he came in 2020, and after playing close to 1 or 2 months with United, COVID came in through. And after COVID, it was hard for United to really go in for a pre-season, and no pre-season was really made by United in the field. So after all that, United really went ahead to go ahead and really not do a preseason. So it's his first preseason tour, and Fabrizio has lots of things to say about this. Lisandro Martinez, of course, being one of those players that has really made his debut in Old Trafford in the for and he went to his Instagram, really told us what he really believes about this deal and his debut at Manchester United in there for I go by the names of Rock and David. United Matters channel is the channel on which you're watching me from. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. So let's go eyes in the for with Benjamin Sesko, because many people in the comment section are asking me about Rokani, what's all about Benjamin Sesko in there for Now, Simon Jones from Mail Sport has told us that Benjamin Sesko, who was watched by Premier League scouts again on Saturday, is valued at £55 million. The 19-year-old Slovenian international's agent held talks with United last week. We all knew this, and it was confirmed by Samuel Lucas that talks of this lad who goes by names of Benjamin Sesko was held by the team of Benjamin Sesko and Manchester United in the for Then my only contradiction I'm seeing is all about the amount of money they're really referring to. If Fabrizio is telling us £55 million, 55 million euros, and Simon Jones is really telling us 55 million pounds, of which, if you have to tell me who do I believe on those two, obviously it's Fabrizio Romano. When Fabrizio Romano tells you something about a deal, just know it's 100% true, and he saw it in the deal of Anthony when he came and told us that they are saying that Ajax want 100 million euros. He told us that's a lie. Ajax want 80 to 85 million euros for Anthony. You get? So I really believe in Fabrizio Romano a lot in that for Then, after Simon Jones telling us that they are demanding close to 55 million pounds, then Jose Paddy, via this, it's Def Central, he has told us that RB Leipzig want not less than 33 million pounds to 41 for Benjamin Sesko in there for So I really believe that Simon Jones might have made a mistake in for 100% believe that it would have been 55 million euros. If at all you convert 55 million euros, I think you get 41 million pounds, isn't it? Let's see, euros to pounds. 55. You get 46 million pounds in there for between 33 and 41 million pounds. To me, I really believe that at that age, he's worth the money. Those people will say, that's a lot of money. Why do you bring in a player who is at 19 years of age and pay that money? Guys, remember Anton Martial? He came in at United, and do you know how much we paid? We paid, was it 35 million pounds for Anton Martial, plus add-ons that would accumulate that deal to 53 million pounds in the for meaning that 20, almost 18, I think it was 18 million pounds of add-ons were included into those deals. So you know that very well. You get? So 100% believe that this guy is worth it. He's worth it. At 19 years of age with his quality, 33 million pounds, 33 million pounds guaranteed fees plus add-ons that will add the deal to 50 million pounds. That's not a bad deal, guys. That's not a bad deal in the for And 6th of Sky Sports told us that United interested in Benjamin Sesko, among others, but RB Leipzig reluctant to sell and valuation very high. To me, I really believe that they are going to sell the player. They don't have the mantle and power to not or to resist the power of United and the other teams that are really interested in this player. Even the player, he knows that this is a chance that happens once in a while. The reason as to why United is in for Benjamin Sesko is simple, because there are no center forwards on the market, yet United really needs one. The only certified that we're on the market were Skamanka, he went to West Ham. Then there was Haaland, he went to Man City. Darwin Núñez went to a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. So the only remaining striker who is really so much great that is available in the market and sellable is Benjamin Sesko, and he has a very big ceiling, a high ceiling ahead of him. So I really believe that that deal can really come to happening either for you, and they are not reluctant, but they are just playing it hard to really get United pay the amount of money they really wanted to pay. So I'm not convinced with the talk that is being traded around by a team which goes by the names of Salzburg that this lad is not for sale. Sesko is up for sale, guys. Sesko is up for sale, and trust me, they're going to sell him, provided the realistic evaluation of Salzburg is made by Manchester United. And guess what? It's United that really gave this deal life. There might have been other teams that have been chasing for this guy, but the deal never had life. But it was not until United was linked to Sesko by a reporter from Slovenia, where this lad was born and bred, came to the paper and media. People tarnished it, but Fabrizio Romano, in like 3 hours after that deal broke, he came out and told us that United have been interested and tracking this lad in there for you. So we're 100% sure that United is in for this guy. And this is why these stories are really coming in and out in here onto this channel, which goes by names of United Matters Television. Then, Diaros AS, they've told us that it's very credible source in the for you. They've told us that Manchester United is interested in Benjamin Sesko. However, there is more followers like Chelsea or even PSG, and in Spain there has been talk for a long time that the player was being followed by Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid. To me, to be really very much strong and sure about this deal, they can't win this race. You know, I've always told you that none of those teams, PSG, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, which other team has he talked about, Chelsea, have got a track record, or have got a manager with a track record of really grooming young talent. Sesko is really young at 19, and if I told you put all the managers, Tuchel for Chelsea, Ancelotti for Real Madrid, Diego Simeone, Atletico Madrid, Xavi, Barcelona, then Gatla, PSG, and Erik ten Hag. Who of those has gotten a great CV of really improving young players lately? Obviously, it's Erik ten Hag. And secondly, PSG, I think they cannot go in for this player unless they are going to buy him and leave him at Salzburg on loan. But they can't go in for this player. Reason being, the player who goes by names of Benjamin Sesko is 19, and they've already signed a player known as Hugo Ekitike at the age of 19. That shows you that they are being really put in this story to really make a statement to United that you are not the only team that is interested in signing this guy. There are very many teams that are really interested in signing this guy, and you have to cough out the money that we want you to pay. So I think that's the main reason of bringing in teams like PSG, Chelsea, because trust me, if these teams were genuinely interested in this guy, we would have already known about him. But did you ever hear of any credible journalist talk about Benjamin Sesko? He came in the news not until United really came in and really said, we want the player. So 100% believe all this is talk being put up by the side of Salzburg to really make it sure that United gets him the money that they want in the for you. That is a team which goes by the name of Salzburg. And all that shows you that they are willing to sell. Then Diarios have come and told us that Benjamin Sesko's future will be settled in the coming days. Nothing is ruled out. Sesko will assess all options, including staying at Salzburg to continue growing, and will make a decision in there for you. Trust me, when Ten Hag talks to this guy, obviously, he's already convinced. The moment United went into talks with the agent of this player, that means the player and the agent are embracing the move to Manchester United, because Erik Ten Hag is the manager who will talk to your player who is 19 years of age and talk to him, please, look, if I changed Haller from the flop he was at West Ham, having been signed from the Bundesliga side, and I changed him into a player that everyone was really looking at and admiring, and he scored close to very many goals in the Champions League last season. He scored 12. Ronaldo is here for just 1 year. Why not come to my team for this season without no pressure, play the possible minutes that are going to be given to you by me? Then next season, you really become that prolific striker that the world is waiting for to see. How do you see it? I've done it on very many players, and I'm willing to do it on you. Obviously, we have a manager for the very first time who can convince a player to come in at Manchester United because his development is unquestionable. You know that very well. So 100% believe United is really going to go ahead and really do this. After he really said that is the Royals, we really went in for Fabrizio Romano. This man is really on point most of the times, and this is what he had to say via the court offside podcast. He said, Sesko or any other attacking signing would be considered if Cristiano Ronaldo stays or goes this summer. A younger striker could be brought in to create competition in Manchester United squad. Fabrizio Romano, this is what he said, and this is where the title of the story came in from. He said, as it stands, United are in direct contact with RB Salzburg youngster Benjamin Sesko. This week will be an important week to decide his future, with other clubs interested. So Fabrizio is confirming to us that this week is really so much important to decide the future of Benjamin Sesko. And you might hear a here we go in there for you. But amongst all those teams, it's United that is really wanting him die. They want him badly, and they want him to come at Old Trafford as soon as possible, because Erik Ten Hag really believes that even if Ronaldo stays, we need another centre forward. He knows it. He just wants to be having three in line to go ahead and really chase for that position at the side which goes by the name of Manchester United. Reason being, Ronaldo, 37, 38 years of age. Anton Martial, he's good, but for a person who had 3 injuries last season, you can't trust him to go in and really play you games in there for you. But I really believe that we are going to get in this guy. We are getting him in because it's because of us picking interest in him that really put this deal in the spotlight. Let no one lie to you that there is anyone who put this deal in the spotlight like Manchester United, and everything that you're going to see about this deal is going to be decided this week. The decision of Benjamin Sesko to Manchester United is going to be taken this week, as confirmed to us by Fabrizio Romano. And where I really get a lot of confidence in this deal is that story I read from Samuel Lucas that United were told by Erik Ten Hag that even if Ronaldo stays or goes, they need another centre forward. Meaning that we are still in for 4 players: Frankie de Jong, Dumfries, Anthony, and Benjamin Sesko in there for you. And we are waiting to see how the board is really going to go ahead and really bring all these players to the exposure of a man who goes by the names of Erik Ten Hag, to see to it that he really gets himself in the levels where he wants to be in there for you. So I'm positive for this deal, and I really want to see this lad come at United. I've always told you that he is really a different kind of player that we have at Manchester United. He's not like Anton Martial, he's not like Ronaldo, he's a different kind of striker. Very direct, tall, his aerial prowess is not doubted, and his footwork on the foot, he is really good. His football intelligence is good, and I know they can even play well with either Ronaldo or Anton Martial leading the line for United. So smash the like button, comment and share, guys. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And guys, we are really chasing to hit 10,000 subscribers before this month ends. Remember, We've started this month, and I really believe that we are really going to get in these subscribers because you guys are really enjoying the content and you guys keep on showing me love. Now, let me go to shirt number 49, who really played yesterday for Manchester United, who is an Argentine known as Garnacho. So Garnacho is really left with just 1 year on his contract at Manchester United, and United believe that he is here to stay, having been in the academy with United. They really believe that there is a manager in the names of Erik ten Hag who is so much proven in developing young talent that is going to convince Garnacho to stay at Manchester United. So today on the Court Offside podcast, Fabrizio Romano was asked about Garnacho's situation at Manchester United. This is what he said. There is a meeting scheduled between Garnacho's agent and Manchester United in the coming weeks. Once they solve the Cristiano Ronaldo situation in there for you. He told us that this meeting will be to decide what's the best for Garnacho's future in terms of staying at the club or being sent out on loan. United are set to offer him a new contract, but he needs to play football in there for you. But for my case, I really believe that we shouldn't loan out Garnacho. We shouldn't loan him out. If we manage to get in a very good midfield, like Frankie de Jong, you can really bring in Garnacho in certain games and he can really play a very big part into our season. People can't believe it, but this is how players like Marcus Rashford came in through. You get? This is how players like Anton Martial came in through at the age of 19, and Garnacho is 18. Look at how he really plays. Garnacho knows how to put out a very good pass. He knows how to make a good run. He knows how to control the ball very well. And we know at United, we have players who are in their early 20s, 24, 25 years, who can't really put out a pass. You get? Who can't decide when to shoot and when to take on players and when to give out a pass. You get? So, why don't stay with him? I think we need him at Manchester United. His effectiveness and his being a threat off the left side, oh my God, it's just immense. And to show you that this guy is really great, before he even made a debut for the Manchester United senior team, Argentina gave him a debut because he was born in Madrid, but he's born to Argentine parents. So Argentina called him and gave him a debut to secure his future because they know he's one of those players that we're going to hit the ground running at Manchester United and is going to be one of the biggest or most popular and footballing players in the world. Garnacho is really a talent. For those that saw him yesterday, you can really come in and defend him. He's really a talent. He's talented. He's massively, massively talented. And to me, I really believe that I don't agree with loaning him because we're only having close to one player who plays good on the left. That is Marcus Rashford. Secondly, the other player is Anton Martial. You just have to pull him from the center forward role and play him off the left. But why do you do that when you're having a Garnacho? I really believe that Rashford, every game, he can give us like 75 minutes. I know in this entire season, United, out of the 38 games, I think 20 games, we will win them convincingly. And in the 70th minute or 75th minute, United will be having like 3 goals, all 4, all 2, leading with the 2-goal difference in the for you all 2-goal margin. I think it's better to leave Garnacho around, and it's better to throw him in such games to play some 15 minutes when he has no pressure, he gets the ball and it's playing with the senior players, you get? And people are underrating this guy, but I really believe that this guy is ready. Most of the people are saying this guy is not ready, but this guy is ready to come in through. At the age of 18, Ronaldo was at Manchester United, and this is how he really became the Ronaldo he is. When Rooney was here, look at the intensity that Garnacho puts up on the field of play. Trust me, I did my video yesterday of the match preview or the full match report, and I know I annoyed very many people that really like Marcus Rashford. I like Marcus Rashford, but I know his potential. You get? That cannot really come in here and really say to it that Garnacho didn't put out a lot more than what Marcus Rashford put up in the entire games that he played in the preseason. You get? The intensity, the way Garnacho passed the ball, the way he's unselfish, his decision making, that entire 84 minutes he played for United sum up everything Marcus Rashford did in the preseason. And that guy, Erik ten Hag, that Erik ten Hag, I know, is not letting that guy go out on loan. I know he's going to stay at Manchester United with the senior team, and I think he's going to do us great here at Manchester United. So guys, do you think Garnacho should be loaned or should be really kept in the senior team? I really believe that he should be kept onto the senior team. I don't know what your thoughts are, but that's what I'm really thinking about that. Then Lisandro Martinez on Instagram, after playing his first game for Manchester United, this is what he had to say. This is what Lisandro Martinez told us via his Instagram about his first game at Manchester United. He said, "First time in the amazing theatre of dreams, working hard to be ready. Thank you for the warm welcome in there for you." Obviously, he was welcomed very, very, very well, and his game by numbers was really so much great in the for you. And if at all I can look about it, let me try to look for his game. His game by numbers. Let me look for this guy's game by numbers because I want to really throw you the stats into your face to know why the crowd really hailed this lad. He's really great, good player, very much good on the ball, and he gave us cameos that really kept people in Old Trafford at Old Trafford really getting them off their seat. So that is a man who goes by names of Lisandro Martinez, and really saying that to Manchester United, and the contention is in between Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, and Lindelof Victor, who is really going to start with Harry Maguire into that central defense position in there for you, because we all know that he is really good and he has really put up a lot as far as this game of football is concerned. So we are waiting to see how United and Erik ten Hag is going really to put up this guy who goes by names of Lisandro Martinez into that central defense, who is partnering Harry Maguire, because Harry Maguire being the captain, obviously you have to know to each that he's really going to come in here and play. That's it. He will start. It annoys very many people, but obviously a captain can't be benched according to me. So these are the numbers that Lisandro Martinez registered yesterday as we played a team which goes by names of Rayo Vallecano in there for you. 100% tackles won. Hear this guy very well. The source is Statman Dave. You get, he's a football analyst who always does his work on Sky Sport, BBC, and elsewhere. In there for you, he got 100 tackles won versus Rayo Vallecano. 100% final third pass accuracy. You saw those passes that he really floated from the back to the front line. All of those were 100% great and on target. 96 pass accuracy. Oh my God. 5 possessions won, 1 clearance, and 1 block. What a player. What a player in the names of Lisandro Martinez. Guys, this guy is a breather to this defense of ours, that he's really going to enable us really play well as we play side which goes by names of Brighton in there for you. But I'm still not sure whether Erik ten Hag is going to start this guy. That's my problem, because he might think that it's better for him to come into this game like in the 70th minute to come in and really play alongside Harry Maguire. Having not played lots of games, I really believe that Erik ten Hag will say, all right, let me start with Lindelof and Harry Maguire in there for you. Something I don't want to see. I don't want us to see this team as it started in this last year. Lindelof and Harry Maguire in the central defense, Scott McTominay and Freddie. You get, we need a change that can really show us that a new manager is here. So that's the change I'm crying for. But Lisandro Martinez is really a proper signing at Manchester United. If there is a signing that you can see and really get excited, this is the guy who goes by names of Lisandro Martinez. So after Lisandro Martinez, Bruno Fernandes Borges had something to put up on his Instagram. He said, "My first full preseason and my first tour with the club has shown me even more what it means to play for this club. It was amazing to meet the fans. We were all over the world. This support we have means everything to us. So thank you for that." You know, when you're playing at Old Trafford, you might only know that the club obviously doesn't have very many fans over the world. But when you go to Hong Kong and you see an entire pitch of 60,000 people playing Liverpool with close to 50,000 supporting Manchester United, you leave Asia, you go to Australia, you really do a tour there, and you see to it that the field is full with 70,000 fans and followers of United every time you play the game of football in there for you. It really shows you that this is a great club. And by the way, it has changed what Bruno thinks about this club. By the way, he now knows that this is a big club. It's one of the biggest clubs in the world. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Bayern Munich. Those clubs are the biggest. Hate them, love them, they are the biggest. So, guys, aren't we glad to be really among the fan base that is or that belongs to one of the biggest clubs supported in the world? I think it's really great and really love it in here onto the United Matters channel. So Bruno, he has really played his first game. His first games in the prison of United. Remember, he came here in 2020 and in March, COVID hit the world. So even after completing that season, we never really had a preseason. So what happened was United really went ahead to not play preseason, and this time round he has been on the preseason tour. He enjoyed it and he now knows what this club is all about. So guys, tell me what you think about Sesko to Manchester United decision to be made this week. Then tell me what you think about Garnacho. Do you think Garnacho should be sent away on loan or kept at United? My stand is he should be kept at United because he's worth it. Then tell me what you think about Lisandro Martinez post appreciating you, the fans of United, showing him a lot of love at Old Trafford. And lastly, Bruno Fernandes and what changed his mind after the preseason tour. I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I go by the names of Rock and David. United Matters channel is the channel that you are really watching. Guys, we are really chasing to hit the 10K mark of subscribers. Subscribe to this channel, guys, and I know by the end of this month we will be having our milestone in there for you. So guys, I sign out for now. See you later. One more video is left for us to do, and I'm coming back in full swing to do it with you guys because you are really the best audience I have. You make me busy and you give me time and chance to talk to you. I'm out. Bye-bye.